Hey everyone, welcome to the channel for another Escape from Tarkov video. The pre-wipe events have kicked off at long last, which means that the 12.6 patch and the wipe is officially right around the corner. We've known for a while that the new patch was supposedly coming this month, but really we were waiting for something like these pre-wipe events to happen as a sign that our prayers are answered and the patch is basically ready to go. If you've never been around for the pre-wipe events, it's a pretty entertaining time and I'll cover what you should expect in this video. If you've been around for a few wipes, you should know the drill, but it'd be cool if you stuck around anyways. The first part of the pre-wipe event started today, releasing the raiders out of their cages in the Terror Group labs and setting them loose out into the wild. Every map should be spawning raiders, though you might find some regular scabs mixed in there as well. This is kind of a double-edged sword. Raider loot is awesome and you can stack up massive backpacks full of awesome gear from farming these guys. On the flip side though, their AI is aggressive and challenging, and for any new players without a lot of gear, this can make even basic maps kinda tough. If you can persevere though, you'll find yourself swimming in high-level gear and tons of experience from all those raider kills. In the past, scav bosses were up to 100% spawn rate during the first phase of the events, but I couldn't tell if that was the case while I was playing today. It felt like Killa spawned a lot, but I played some woods in reserve where I couldn't find the boss, though they might have just been killed by other players. Either way, be careful of those raiders and best of luck farming them for some sweet loot and big XP. I find woods and shoreline are pretty good places to safely farm them, since you can bring a scoped rifle and just sit back taking pot shots at them before heading in to grab their gear. The next stage of the event after the raiders is usually a fire sale from the traders, where every player gets them unlocked up to level 4 and items are sold for extremely cheap and in unlimited quantities, like a 90% discount or more. This stage of the events is really fun, and you can run some truly over-the-top gear sets when everything costs 1,000 rubles. I really like taking in multiple weapons to mess around with and switching between them on the fly. For some players, it's kind of the same old rodeo since we're mostly running top-of-the-line gear anyways, but this part of the event is a really awesome chance to try out the top-end gear that the game has to offer. I remember during my first wipe, the game was kind of beating me down and it felt like a total uphill struggle. But when I logged on and saw I could basically try anything I wanted, I went crazy building fancy loadouts and playing raids with the expensive night vision. That experience got me hooked because it gave me a glimpse into what I could get my hands on if I put my tryhard boots on and reached max level. Plus, when everyone knows the wipe is near, the PvP fights are aggressive and fast-paced since nobody cares about losing their $20 meta M4 build. During the last wipe, they had a few days of testing things in the pre-wipe events as well, like a locked out secure container and disabling the traders for a day, but I don't believe we have any confirmation of something like that happening during these events. Of course, the developers could come out of left field and hit us with something new and improved for the pre-wipe events, in which case, I'll need to update this video. Finally, after all the events are done, patch day will hit and the game will reset everyone back to square one. Some of us have been waiting for it eagerly, others are dreading losing all their gear, but regardless, we'll all be back to Iron Sight SKS runs pretty quick here. As far as a timeline is concerned, there hasn't been an official statement as of releasing this video, but the rumor floating around from those in the know is that we should expect the patch by Monday, June 1st at the latest. Personally, I would put my guess at a Thursday or Friday release of the patch. Their last pre-wipe cycle only lasted about 4 days if I remember correctly, and they had more things to test during those events. For this one, I could see them wrapping it up before the weekend so everyone can play on their days off. However, like I said, that is just my guess and nobody can really say for sure except the developers. That about covers it for what I wanted to talk about in this video, and I'm just going to leave you with some gameplay from day one of the pre-wipe events with some PvP and raider fights across Tarkov. I hope you enjoy the pre-wipe events and can build some wipe hype for yourself. Try out some meta builds, make some fun wacky loadouts, and bring hundreds of grenades into factory. Anything goes, it's anarchy, it's madness, and it's absolutely beautiful. I'll be streaming more Escape from Tarkov on Twitch before and after the wipe, and if you want to come check out a raid sometime, I've got a link to that in the description. You can also find links down there to my Twitter and Discord servers, as well as a link to my Patreon page for anyone who'd like to consider supporting the channel. Thanks for checking out the video. As always, feel free to leave any comments, corrections, or suggestions down below, and until next time, stay safe in Tarkov City. Please die. Holy shit. Took like the full 50 rounder. Nice little slick for me. Nice M1A you got there. Because they have such good aim, you kind of want to like take them on close range where they don't have the advantage. but then this shit happens. Fuck. Wait, what am I doing? It's a 100-round mag. Shit. Oh, okay. Fucking Batman and this guy. Ah! Got him. Oh, fuck yeah. Worth it. Who needs legs? Gotta find a quiet place to heal now, though. In factory full of raiders. The old shower, though, it never fails. Shit, that guy took a lot of M995 to the chest. Jesus. Oof, got him, but he almost got me. Damn. Somebody's got an M4 out there. That raider scared the shit out of me, as you can tell by the mag dump. Uh-oh. If you had one shot. Maybe. Oh no, there's another one. Damn. Dink. Goodbye. I'm gonna do a couple more raids and then probably get off and start. Oh shit! Get off and start working on a video. Ooh, dropped him. Goodbye. Oh, look at that bounce. Oh! No! Oh man, that grenade it like perfectly flew out of the escalator and I was like, uh-oh. I was reloading, so I couldn't stand up or anything. Oh. Uh-oh. Should have waited. Got him. Where's this guy? Oh, right about there. Off to my left.